That's why Quavo said, man, I should have never came here. Because he knew his uncle would still be here to this day. To this day, if he would have never went there. You can't get mad at J. Prince Jr. J. Prince Jr. wanted everybody to focus on him. But by Takeoff taking the show, he took the show. Hey, this sad, man. I want to send my condolences out to his family, man. And I know a lot of people sit back and look at it like, these people real life, they wanted Takeoff to real life, come out there, enjoy himself, and go back to the crib. Just because he didn't make it home, that don't mean that J. Prince Sr. set him up. Like, I want everybody to really pay attention to it, because this is something that could happen to anybody. And in all actual reality, we need to realize and open our eyes to the fact that he was outnumbered. They ran up on Takeoff. Hey, he was gone at his untimely demise, then they stepped over the body, man. It's bad enough they tried to move the body. Y'all know when somebody gets sent up or hit up, once it go in, once it penetrates the skin, once you move the body, y'all know for a fact that they instantly, it's gonna travel. They gonna start traveling through the body. This is why Takeoff instantly was pronounced DOA at the scene, man. I want y'all to know that it's sad, but we need to just say RIP, send our condolences. RIP Duke the Jeweler, man. A lot of people think that Duke the Jeweler was a casualty, that basically he came to Houston trying to sell some jewelry. If y'all not familiar about what happened with Duke the Jeweler, he was selling some jewelry. Boosie spoke out and basically said that he wanted to buy some jewelry. He told Duke the Jeweler, I'm gonna FaceTime you at 12 o'clock. That way, once the dice game start at 3 p.m., all you gotta do is slide over from your hotel. Duke the Jeweler took that as if, like, cannons, like, oh man, he finna make some money. Boosie nephew, the 19-year-old with the dreads, he looked at it as if, like, that wasn't it, like, this ain't what's finna go down. This is why Boosie literally sat there and told Tootie Raw, like, man, don't tell nobody what happened to Duke. You know, we know the whole story, but we don't need nobody try to come question us or try to find out, like, if that's the correct story or not. So I want y'all to really know and really understand that Duke the Jeweler, he's sitting back looking at them like, man, man, y'all did that to me. Like, y'all know, he got sucked up, so he's sitting back like, dang, they just did that to me when he was laying on that ground. You gotta understand, they could have went out there and helped him, and they ain't have to wait till the ambulance come to the scene, the police come to the scene, and basically say, where did he come from? Which building was he leaving out of? Boosie know for a fact, everybody who was there, them was the main ones who told Buddy with the white beat on, don't leave out the door before Duke. Wait, let Duke go ahead and leave with his jewelry so he won't try to act like nobody tried to stick him up or poke him. A lot of people sit back and don't pay no attention to that, but Duke the Jeweler, that was a casualty. That was something that we all know for a fact. He got it done to him the worst because they took everything. With Takeoff, they only took Takeoff chain. So I want everybody to know Gilly and Wallow was the main ones who sitting back looking crazy. They looking stupid now because it was y'all show that J. Prince singing them went on. They kept going on y'all show 5 times. Like, come on now, man. Y'all don't want nobody talking about the subject, but y'all want to keep going on the show trying to clear y'all name doing interviews. Come on, man. At the end of the day, you can't do that, man. Like, in all actual reality, we know for a fact, ain't nobody finna sit there and stick their neck out there and go to no other state if they know they in tour with somebody. So if anybody think it's ops or anything, it wasn't no ops that did that. Like, literally, y'all gotta really pay attention to this, man. It's sad that it had to happen, but we can all send our condolences out to Stacks 093 and the whole Duke the Jeweler gang. Hey, man, RIP to Duke the Jeweler, RIP to Takeoff, man, because it's sad that this had to happen, but in all actual reality, we know when you in the streets, you in the streets. You can't have a side. You can't be in the crib all week and then decide to come in the hood on the block with the gangsters. You can't do that. In all actual reality, at the end of the day, that's why I always sit back and say, you just got to watch who you around and who you associate yourself with, because you don't want to get caught up within like something that happened like with Duke the Jeweler. That's why Charleston White spoke out and said, like, you can't be going nowhere and you know you ain't got no blicky on you. Gotta have a toolie on you. Offset cousin, he got sent up the other day, man. And it's sad because people study getting dropped in their family, man. And we haven't even mourned long enough over Takeoff. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you rocking with the game, man. Hey, I want y'all to know, bro, I'm only gonna tell y'all this once. This truck on fire. I want everybody to know that J. Prince Sr., everything that happened with this whole Takeoff situation, people know for a fact how much money was put up, and everybody know who played what role and who played what part in this whole ordeal. So I want to lay something out on the table to you guys. First off, Lil Cam. Why is Lil Cam keeping in contact with Quavo? Why is he? Is it because he know what he did and he's trying to basically right his wrongs? Like, I want y'all to tell me, this been going on for a long time before Takeoff situation even came about. A lot of people sit back and look at it like Quavo and them made a bad mistake by trusting them. No, Quavo and them didn't make a bad mistake by trusting J. Prince Sr. J. Prince Sr. They protected everybody else when they came out there. So you gotta really look at the things that went on in this situation. Takeoff kinda was off his square. Takeoff was drinking a little bit too much. Some people look at it as far as like, okay, Quavo could have basically avoided it. He could have avoided it, but that's his nephew. He not finna make his nephew be limited on what he do. So, with that being said, people sit back and look at it like, Quavo gotta stick his neck out there and risk everything and jeopardize his whole career, his whole life, because somebody did something to his cousin. We lose family members every day. We lose the guys every day. You know how many people we say RIP to, man? You know how many people, bro, we from the streets. Do you know how many people get sent up? Like, I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, because people blaming J. Prince Sr. when J. Prince Sr., he's not the one to blame. The one to blame is the people who was there who basically could have broke them up, could basically put their arm between them. It's like, hold on, this Takeoff. Y'all gotta understand, this Takeoff. Y'all ain't finna do that to Takeoff. Just like if you bring one of your homies around, one of your day ones that you've been messing with, you feel me, your whole life. You know your day one ain't gonna really like your new homie you just met. You know that. Everybody who from the streets, they know this. And we all can really pay attention and sit back and look at the fact that they gonna get into it anyway, but you could have broke that, they could have broke it up. By them not breaking it up, it led them to basically seeing Takeoff laying on the ground right after he got sent up. So I want y'all to know that this happened in the streets every day. It's just not just because it's the Migos that, oh, let me put everything aside and focus on this. No, it happened every day. To people we know, to people we cool with, to people we don't like. We still be crying when people that we don't like get sent up. Y'all gotta understand, Migo Bands could face life behind this whole situation, man. This whole conjunction, it led everybody to basically break up. Now, Quavo don't even want to go to Houston without security. Like, it could have easily been avoided, but some people don't know that when things is put